Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then my name's Alex. I make videos for you about wildlife, conservation and what you can do to help. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, then make sure to subscribe. Now behind me is one of our local badger setts. I say local, it's literally on our doorstep. We are so lucky to have this here at home and I cannot wait to tell you all about it. So let me show you what it's like to be neighbours with one of Britain's most intriguing and most beautiful mammals. Welcome to the badger set. It's right behind me and what I've got here is a trail camera. This is arguably the best way to see badgers at night, which being nocturnal is when they're most active. So I'm going to set this up in a number of different locations around the set, leave it there for a few days, and hopefully by the end of the week I'll have some great footage of our local badgers. So that is the trail camera set up, and whilst we wait for night to fall, let me tell you some facts about the badger set.
A sett is a network of tunnels and chambers in which a badger family lives. The main set, like the one we have at home, is where the family spends most of its time in the day. As a result, main sets can become extremely well developed. Some can even extend for up to 100 metres, with 50 entrances, being over 100 years old.
Over the years it's been really interesting to see how things develop here, with the different holes shifting in and out of use. Now this set isn't quite 100 years old, but it's definitely been here for quite some time, and the best thing is it's still active. So let's go and see if we've caught any of that action on camera. Okay, so it's been a few days now, and before you ask, no, I do not wear the same t-shirt every day. But anyway, I've collected the trail camera, I've had a quick look, and we have got some good footage. So I guess all that leaves us to do now is cue another voiceover, some more music, and this time some facts about the badgers themselves.
Badgers live in a group called a clan, consisting of between 4 and 8 members. But, strangely, they forage on their own. Badgers are otherwise very social creatures. One way in which they communicate is by producing smells from the scent glands on their noses. These give off different signals. Badgers have an extremely varied diet and are best described as opportunistic omnivores. That said, earthworms are their staple food source, making up to 60% of what they eat every night. These mustelids produce just 1 litter each year. There will usually be 2 or 3 cubs, but there can be up to 5. The cubs are born in chambers within the set that the females line with bedding materials like grasses to keep them warm. The cubs are born in February, but don't emerge from the set until mid to late April.
Now, badgers are the largest mustelids in the UK. They can grow up to about 1 metre long and can weigh up to 18 kilograms. So they could easily put up a fight against another badger or perhaps even a potential predator should they need to. However, like most animals, badgers would rather avoid conflict if possible. And that is what brings me here. Behind me is an old, overgrown latrine, created by the badgers that live in the nearby set. Latrines are small holes dug by badgers in which they then defecate. The scent acts as a strong warning to other badgers, or even just other animals in general, not to enter the territory of the badger family nearby. So, collectively, the latrines act as a sort of territorial scent boundary around the home of each badger family. Whether or not badgers respect these boundaries is something that I don't know. So if you have a better idea than me, then please do let me know in the comments, as I'd be interested to find out. One thing I do know, however, is that my pet pig Pringle does not care. So here I am back at the badger set. Today I've spoken just a little bit about a lot of what badgers get up to, but there is one pretty big thing that I've hardly mentioned, and that's what happens inside the sett. I would absolutely love to see what happens inside a badger sett. Their lives under the surface is something that's always fascinated me. But it's important that we respect these creatures and that we don't intrude into their homes. And by doing that, we let the badgers maintain that sense of mystery that makes them such intriguing and such beautiful creatures. Creatures that often live a lot closer than we might expect.